how I'm gonna kill myself. I'm gonna fucking kill you! I will find you, and I will end you!
As some of you may recall, I made a video stating that I had more to say on this subject. And well, here we are. This is part 2, the main event, if you will. I asked everyone I could find if there was any new information or if they had any information that I might have skipped over. And let's just say there's a lot. There is a lot for just one video. And I'm going to do my best to not leave anything untouched. This person has done so much shit to the point where I'm surprised that she hasn't gotten called out beforehand. Unfortunately, that also means that I don't know if I'm going to be able to fit everything into this one video, but I've gotten this far, there's no use turning back, right? So before we look into the present, let's take a look into the past, shall we? Laurel's done a lot in the past. Honestly, I'm still surprised people can overlook how much she's actually really done. Now, granted, some of the issues that will be brought up in this section of the video aren't just exclusive to her, she's just the one who's the most problematic. Laurel loves to steal from people. Sometimes I wonder if she's even gotten over that fetish. Now, to get all the details straight, I called on the best person I could find to talk about this subject.
Oh, Laurel. We never seem to be able to escape this feud. Let's start from the top, shall we? Back in March of 2018, a friend of ours, who I will keep anonymous to not drag anyone else into this, was on Google Plus at the time, meaning you know this was 4 years ago. Anyway, they saw a post from someone saying that Laurel had stolen an OC. Questioning it, they clicked on the post, only for it to be gone, prompting this person to investigate. They found this art from a DeviantArt user named Sonic Guru, saying it was a commission for someone else, who very clearly wasn't Laurel, from November 24th, 2014. Looking at the said design in Laurel's copy, it's pretty obvious. Of course she changed some weird things, like making the shirt a putrid green and making the orange a face-smacking hue of orange, but the designs are too close and the dates do not lie. Not to mention she changed the species from the uncommon serval to an all-too-common cat, likely mistaking the species in question. After some backlash and her attempting to guilt trip us by threatening to delete her channel over it all, she decided to change the design of her OC. Not once, but twice. The yellow design, while not being stolen from our knowledge, because it was designed by someone else, still has an eye-piercing color scheme and was generally not drawn well. However, the next design seems to have brought back a bit of theft. The calico, oh my god, please tell me I'm seeing things. The actual design? It's fine! It looks fine generally. The calico take is certainly more appealing and actually makes her look like, you know, a fucking cat. The problem is the clothing. Yes, the outfit looks fine. The colors seem a bit random. That's because that's all she did to it. Laurel decided to dress like Zelda for Breath of the Wild this evening. Except it wasn't a cosplay and she used the paint bucket tool over it. Not a huge offense. Still showcases unoriginality. And let's not even bring up the fact that there was another character she tried to steal. Went by the name of Sonar. If you dig through her channel, you will not find Sonar. You kinda just had to be there to know it happened. However, reaction videos exist, meaning we still have pictures. This bitch be stolen. There's not a lot that we can really say about it, but I feel like it was worth bringing up. But wait! There's still more on character designs! Even her takes on the original Sonic characters are unoriginal. Wanna know why? Let me introduce to the people of the audience this little thing called the Firefox. This was a series originally based on Frozen that turned into a huge adventure-themed set of projects that kicked off ideas and tones for many of the community's works. Nightmare videos, characters going through a rough emotional spot for a project, trying to touch on serious topics like depression and PTSD, characters bursting into songs, and yes, redesigning the main cast to fit within the universe and give a unique spin on them. While the designs aren't completely original works, drawing inspiration from plenty of sources, they were still a staple of what made this series of videos unique. Warles takes her as if she saw the Firefox designs and very likely twisted them to call them her own. I mean, look at Sonic. Look at him. Hey, so I have to jump in here right quick because Laurel can't keep a consistent design for the life of her. She keeps changing her Sonic's design. It has the red and white vest from the Firefox, and then she inverted it at one point. What? That's so correct. And then there's just adding this red scarf for no reason. There's this point where there's gray goggles on it for some reason. And there's this complete other design that reminds me of Sora from Kingdom Hearts for some fucking reason. Can she be consistent? Then there's Tails, who's literally just Firefox Tails with a disgustingly dark blue jacket with an emblem on it? Just odd. Colors don't mesh. Makes the stolen goggles look out of place. He also used to have the sash. It's like she kept stealing different parts of the design and just using them at different points to make it look more original. Sonic being royalty, for example, even if that is a point from other Sonic canons, being paired with his mother being a fighter and Eggman being the royal scientist, plots very blatantly from the Firefox show her lack of creativity at its finest. Before anyone can say that, oh, I've never seen this Sonic-themed project named after a browser. Maybe Laurel didn't either. No, that is improbable. Wanna know why? She was literally in the cast. She voiced Amy for a time. She also happened to get close to those working on the project. Those who clearly took inspiration. She just blatantly took ideas, even years after Firefox was canceled. At this point, she's literally just scavenging the corpse. However, let's step away from our little tangent. We'll get back to Firefox at some point in this video if Mal decides to bring it up. And until then, Laurel, you need to learn to be more original. You need to learn that just because someone wrote it doesn't mean that you get to steal the same fucking thing. I'm not even on script for this anymore. I just... Laurel, please. It's not that we want to hurt you making this video. We really don't. We want to see you improve and be a better person. But now, let me hand it back off to the guy who got this together.
So, now that you're caught up on everything that Laurel's done in the past, how about we move forward, shall we? There's a lot going forward, so be prepared. Laurel says some really whack shit. I could literally have this entire section of the video be nothing but screenshots, but unlike her projects, I want to actually try. Laurel has not only caused a bunch of people to hate one singular person with her lies, but has also caused David's mental health to go so far down the deep end to the point where I don't even think it's possible for it to resurface. I'm not here to sound biased in any sort of way. I genuinely want to try and help in any way I possibly can. But once you start shit, you're asking to get shit. Laurel, do you mind explaining to the class why you like to paint people in such a negative light? No? Well, luckily for you, I think I can. I think you feel like you're not important, which in reality, you're not. At least not enough to cause David to push away his friends he's had since 2015. You want attention, and with us in the picture trying to help him when you caused him to lose his shit, you realized that you couldn't have him to yourself, is that correct? If not, I think I may know another reason. You just wanted to be a bitch because we kept calling you out, which led to you taking every single one of us out of context. You just love painting us as bad people, don't you? By the way, just some friendly advice. Stop role-playing in David's live chat. It's cringe. Grow up. Now, this is where the video is going to get a little somber, but I feel like it needs to be discussed. David has always had random outbursts of rage and threatened to do certain things that I can't say aloud. I'm fully aware of the things that happened in the past, but we're in the present. The fact that I received this screenshot from someone in 2021 is honestly kind of sad. What people are failing to realize is that Laurel is making his mental health worse. And as a side note, Jean isn't helping anything either. If I have the wrong idea, please inform me. Trust me, my DMs are always open. I can definitely say that all of the fighting and the people he surrounds himself with aren't helping. Why do you think so many people ended up leaving that group? I'm pretty sure you know why. I just have to state the facts again because I know y'all have thick skulls. Jean's segment was supposed to be really short because originally I had nothing to say about her, you know? But then shit hit. Yesterday, some shit happened. I'm pretty sure a good amount of you watching are fully aware of what happened. And Jean was just coping. I'm gonna start off by saying this. Jean was coping. And what I'm about to do is something that I've never attempted before. But this section is just gonna be me dissecting bits of the beginning of this stream and basically confirm.
And everybody in the live chat hear me up.
Shut up. And confirming that, you know, Jean is extremely hypocritical and extremely ignorant. Let's go. Let's get into this shit. Oh my fucking god.
AniGame Girl 23 was attacked by two people that used to be what I called friends. I want you to go and block and report Ray Sue and Imperial Red.
Okay, so I'm gonna point this out right now. Damn, already saying Darian's name wrong. That's crazy, bro. How can you fuck up that fast? I'm joking. That's just me being a dick. Okay. Real talk? What did Imperial Red do? Like, what did Paps do? Like, I spoke to Paps, right? Like, I spoke to both of them to really get the full story. And as far as I know, Paps had nothing to do with it. Paps had nothing to do with what happened last night. All she did was just share the video and comment. So just because she did those two things means y'all are going to take that as, oh my god, she also helped do X, Y, and Z that we're gonna fucking assume, right? It's crazy.
For a video that was uploaded by Ray Sue calling out my friend Laurel.
You're saying calling out. So if you thought it was unnecessary to call the person out, then don't use call out. Say throw around false accusations. Because it wasn't even really a call out. It was quite literally just Darian giving her side, you know? Okay, maybe it was a little bit of a call. Maybe something at the end of the video. Maybe I missed something. Hang on, let me go to the end of this video and see if I missed something.
Nice guilt trip. We're not stupid. After this, we kept seeing her generally guilt-tripping David on livestream for the following 4 years.
And also report the video that called Laurel out.
Okay, so it is okay. So I take that back. I'm gonna run that back. It is a call out. However, it is a much needed call out because it is clear that Jean did not watch that video. Okay? If Jean had watched the video for herself, she would have literally understood the fact of, am I even recording? She would have understood that we have evidence. We took screenshots. We're not taking those out of context. You know? It's crazy. It's fucking insane.
Now my friend, now Laurel is down and for the count. Yes, exactly, Yuka. I'm not alone with this. I have Cole and Tony here with me to help me. My friend attacked Laurel. We need to report the video and block and report
You don't have to even report them. They're not doing anything. First off, even if Tessa was involved, right? You wouldn't even have to report, like, you wouldn't have to report them because they didn't do anything, you know? It's not like they did anything wrong. They just, whatever, bro. Hang on, let me skip ahead. I'm skipping around looking for a specific moment that I really want to talk about.
Someone's mental. All they said in the description was that she looked up to David, but now that someone turned him away, now she can't look it up to him. And it's like, you can't attack that person for something they didn't do. You can't blame someone's mental health getting worse on one person. The person that is only at fault is the person who has the mental health. It can't be the person who...
Okay, so this clip right here, all right, mind you, I've watched this too many times, right? She took this video out of context. Like, she took Darian's video out of context. I'm going to not necessarily take her out of context, because like I said, I've seen this before. And I'm not going to just sit here and record this whole ass fucking thing again. If you want the full thing, I will send it. All right. If anyone is curious, I will send it. But I've seen this before. This is the part that always gets to me because of the fact of, like, what do you mean? It's the person who's like, who it's the person with the mental health. Like, it's their fault. Blame them. You can't blame the person that is trying to do blah, 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 blah. You know, whatever Gene said. Like, it's so ignorant that I can't even really comprehend it. Like, Gene, you essentially just blame David for all of this shit, you know? Like, I hope you realize you just blamed David, you blamed Laurel, you blamed yourself, you blamed everybody. You blamed everybody. So, that argument, no joke, is literally invalid. Jesus fucking Christ.
Yes, the whole thing between Laurel and David are all misunderstandings, and they always come up at the end, and they say things that they don't mean.
Okay, so here's my thing, and I'm going to point this out right now. After the 5th fucking time, it's not a misunderstanding anymore. It's a legitimate problem that actually needs to be helped. Someone needs to do something about that. The fact that this dude was making like 2 or 3 streams a day on some like really depressing shit that could have got his channel terminated. That's a problem. You know, he could have legitimately deplatformed himself all because of some shit that Laurel did. All because of a fight they had. It ended up with Laurel saying some shit. And I've seen the shit she says in live chats. Oh, I've seen it. Don't tell me that that's a misunderstanding. Because it should not be happening that often if it's just a misunderstanding. At that point, it is an actual fucking problem. But you don't want to admit that, do you? You want to believe that it's just a misunderstanding and that, oh, no, they'll always be friends. They care so much about each other. You're feeling, oh, my God, you don't know. No. I'm not even going to say that. Not going to say that. Nope. Because that's wrong. I shouldn't speak on that part. The part I was about to say. Everything beforehand, I'm standing by.
Exactly. And what they are doing is making it worse, saying that Laurel and David need to cut ties. Not a good option.
Yes, it is. Yes, it literally is. Because of the fact, if they cut ties, guess what? All of these petty fights, all of these quote-unquote misunderstandings would not have happened. All right? David would not have been streaming 15 times a week. So for you to go out of your way to say that people are making it worse because we think that they think that they should cut ties or whatever. Oh, I'm so sorry. Like, oh my god, don't separate them. Oh my god, threesome. But no, I'm so fucking sorry. I'm so fucking sorry that people are actually trying to look out for the better health of this man. But whatever. Okay, you know what's best. Not the people that have known him since 2015. Oh no.
Yeah.
Okay, well, first off, you just said the exact same fucking thing. Clearly, you don't know what you're talking about, so shut the fuck up.
Sure, I know that David has mental health issues, but I'm not blaming it on.
Yes, you are. You literally just fucking did like 2 minutes ago. You literally just contradicted yourself. Like, pick a story and stick with it. Like, if you're gonna lie, at least be good at it. Oh my god.
I'm not blaming him for mental health.
Yes, you are.
Mental health
You're
issues.
coping.
I'm not blaming David on anything. It's not his fault for having him. He's had it since 2015.
Okay. And?
It's not David's.
So, you go from saying that it's the person with the mental health issues fault, then you're going to say, I'm not blaming David, then you're going to use his mental health as an excuse. Okay, Gene. Whatever.
Milky Way, if you don't accept that, I'm going to put you in timeout.
Oh my god, you're going against what I say, so I'm gonna put you in timeout. I'm a whiny bitch.
Because you're not seeing the clear picture. Laurel did nothing wrong. And
What do you mean? Okay, the clear picture is quite literally what we're speaking on, all right? We are giving the other half to this, like, unfinished cake, all right? We are finishing the cake, all right? And this part of the video is just the cherry on top. Honestly, the video's done. Like, at the time of, like, me recording this, the video's fucking done. This is just that cherry that was needed because she decided to start dropping some wild shit. Bro, like, clearly, okay, theoretically, say, like, all right, the Milky Way is not seeing, like, the clear picture. Yeah? All right, well, guess what? It's because the clear picture isn't out. The clear picture will probably never be out because y'all keep denying the fact that there are people out there that want to hear both sides and see which one adds up the most. People want evidence. And y'all are denying that any of these claims have happened, you know? Any of our claims have ever happened. Even though we have screenshots, it's like, oh no. No, it didn't happen. Didn't happen. Nope. Ban that. Nope, didn't happen. There's the door. Like, yeah, that's what you guys are doing. And that's not good. Y'all are hurting yourselves more in the long run. Jesus Christ, I'm hungry.
and they're attacking her.
No, we're not.
I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
You know this has been an issue for a while, especially with David's streams and David. Basically, Laurel and David have been going through a lot in real life.
Okay, and
they don't mean
okay,
no
and
harm to each other. They
Literally, all the evidence to suggest otherwise is earlier in the video, but you're probably not gonna watch it. Whatever. Okay, cool. I'm done. Alright, look. This whole time, I'm not gonna lie, I've been playing the middleman. And that's where I'm gonna keep it. I'm staying in the middle. I'm not gonna just randomly choose a side, even though what I'm about to say may seem like it. What I think Laurel's been doing these last few years clearly has been wrong, and doing this post, that little video rant, just need to calm down, because I did start to get really aggravated with some of the things said in that fucking stream. What Laurel's doing is terrible. I don't hate David. And I'm going to say it again. I don't hate David. He's never given me a reason to, so therefore I'm not going to sit up here and pretend like I do. I don't. I literally don't. I have nothing against him. For real, I don't even really hate anybody. I'm just disappointed. After looking over all the evidence, watching this video over and over to really get my thoughts together, I'm more disappointed in anything. I'm disappointed that the three of you could not act your age. I'm disappointed that you're trying to just silence us, I think that's terrible. That is literally taking away our First Amendment. So all I can really say is just, good job, guys. You fucked up more. You've officially made some people really dislike you. And now you're just twisting the narrative to make it seem like we're the bullies, when in reality, all we wanted to do was just help. No one's trying to run anyone off the internet. But at the end of the day, this was all up to you. It didn't have to come to this, If you had just cooperated and listened to our side, then maybe an agreement could have been made. It would not have had to go this far. But I will also say, don't let this keep going. Because I promise you, I will come back. I'll strike again. And the only way you'll get me to stop is either getting me arrested or running me off the internet. And unfortunately, neither one of those you can do.